Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We're 9 minutes out. As y'all start to hop on this live feed, y'all we'll just wait for some people to get on there first. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Not yet. Right on the left side of the rack. And the fish get plugged in. Just, girl, you like it? Oh, you haven't eaten? No? Okay. in. And eventually, what we'll start doing, you make this a regular thing. It's like I have. And we'll just go off of the day, but that's what we do. Okay, we're on four. Here's mic check 1 2 1 2. Oh, there you go. I can hear you.
You can hear me?
You're a little soft spoken.
Hello, hello.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And don't be afraid. Yeah, talk into it.
Okay.
I got you turned up. You're good.
Oh goodness, careful.
Rocking that. All right, here we go. Mic check 1. All right. Go ahead and say something again to me, Brittany, please.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Nice.
Good reminder right now.
All right. Mic check 1. What's happening? What's happening with y'all out there? It's your boy JSapp MadStak, Mr. Fan of my fans. Illis. As always, you know we is live inside of the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, and with me is my trusty. Y'all ready for this? Official co-host, y'all. Say hello to the people, co-host.
What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kay.
Y'all know what it is, man. We ain't nothing but a couple of sacred actors and actresses just sitting here doing the radio thing. But we got a great show coming in, man. You as always, we got some sports topics, we got some sports news, we got some entertainment news, and we just gonna be talking the dopest, illest things, all things entertainment, and we got some of the illest tracks on the way, not just mine, other people's too. Yeah, I'm gonna let them have that. I gotta let them have that. I gotta let them have that a little bit. I can't be all about me. You know what I'm saying? But in any case, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. If y'all over on the live feed, please make sure you share the live. We have several platforms, YouTube, Facebook. We're all over the place. For those of you that are in your car or on the go, please do not worry. You can take this with you everywhere you go. Make sure you download the RWR Live 365 app. That way you can tap in to Radio Reimagined, the next generation of radio. But yeah, man, we got a great show. I'm happy to be here. We're gonna dive into my co-host's beverage choice of beverage too, man. Yo, there's so much we get to talk about, man. I love the platform, man. I really do. Oh, by the way, that's a dope shirt.
Oh, gotta represent.
Representing, y'all see it, Stack Light, baby. All right, we right inside, man. How about we kick off this segment of Midday Live with some dope music? We're gonna dive into the vault, my boy 50 Cent. Hey, man, why you over there looking, bro? We got a name for that, man. Yeah, I'm inside the store while you on the outside. Window shopper, 50 Cent. Right here inside the Midday Live on RWR Live 365. Ellis. All right, so you can talk to me, you can talk,
Okay.
and then like over on the live feed, they can hear us talking.
Mhm.
They can't hear the music
Okay.
for some reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all good. They tune in, they get the music, and they get us on the live. So that's what's up, man. How you feeling?
I'm here. A little,
Yeah.
little tired. A little tired. Yeah,
It's all for the love, though.
absolutely.
Trying to get the hang of this too.
Yeah. Look at you being all
A
professional.
little bit, man. Big kid growing up. So yeah, we're just gonna we'll let that play, and we're gonna come back in a little after.
Okay. We got.
Yeah, but so as far as all right, so same thing. We'll talk about Black Adam. That's an actual perfect segue for wait, you don't need into that. We've got our goals. Okay, so that's the first one we got. Well, first of all, we'll let you know all the flavors are all zero sugar. The original, you know, this is only $8 flavor there. That's it. It's sugar, like still it's actually there. Original one we got. But people it is we can. We're not here with like so the only way you can buy it, you can't buy it locally in the United States. You only buy it in addition but you can buy a case of it. And you can actually really have a movie plan and do it at a flavor with each one. Like 12, 16, and you save a lot of money. It's only like $20 a month, $25 a month. So it's a lot cheaper than buying them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, yeah, we talked about Black Adam, man. Yo, that was so it took 195 million to make, right? Already, it's up to 142.9 million since it's up to now that you officially locked in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get another I'm gonna get a new flyer in the like add a new flyer, on your face, like, and here you go. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we came up. Dedication really a big that hashtag. That's it. But I got some other stats here. Not really, not. There's, there's one out there maybe it's not we talked about on my radio show. It's a movie called Terrifier. Terrifier 2, the sequel. And it literally has been tapped as the bloodiest, goriest, most disgusting horror film. And when I say like it's under the radar right now because they can't do a lot of global promotion behind it because of how bad it's that yeah. Like so it's about a demonic clown that basically kills people in the movie. I'll show you the artwork for it. But they take it to a whole new like you thought Eli Roth was bad. The hospital and Glorious Bastards right now. This movie like the deaths are like the over the top graphic really, really cool. And it's got like the glory, really cool. Let that marinate. That's how bad this film is. Now, they killed and he made a goal. That's a best friend. That's the type of yeah. It's and it's one of those things where you ask yourself, how did this movie make like over like $3.5 million only being on 700 screens just nationally? That's why. Because you talk about it and you're like, ain't no way. I've seen it already. I've seen it all, done it all. This film had people running out of the theater, passing out, fainting, having to be medevac, ambulances, people throwing up. Like, yeah, those are the reactions. That's why it's making headlines. But it's going to become The reason why it's not get like I say, you just won't get that is because of like how boring it is. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Let's check in with our live audience over here. What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all doing? You know, we live in the midday. My trusty co-host, Miss Brittany K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We growing. You know, she's repping, got the Stack Life on, the shirt. You know, I got the Stack Life hat. Yeah, man. But man, yeah, y'all tuned in to the live feed. Make sure you do have the app downloaded so you can take us with you everywhere you go. Shout out to LaShonda Sapp. How you doing there, love? I see you, baby. How you doing? Shout out to LaShonda there. Hey, Ken, what's happening, baby? See you on Black. How's the weather out there on the beach?
Good morning. Good morning.
Facebook user, hey, what it do, what it do? Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Make sure you share the live. Although it will, you know, Facebook may block you when you share it. It'll block the live, the music. It all gets sorted out after the fact, man. So don't let that stop you. We're coming back in hot here in just a few minutes, y'all. Stay tuned in. Minute 30 plus 8 seconds.
Okay. YouTube, so I'm sharing.
What's up?
I said I found this on YouTube, so I'm sharing.
There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I love that thing. Boy, that right back. Go. You already know what it is, baby. We is right back just like that instrumental. You know it. Ellis. That's right. It is time to ride. You is inside the Midday Live with your boy JSapp MadStak, and with me is my trusty co-host.
Oh, Brittany K right here with you guys.
That's it. She's new to she's new on the job, y'all. But look, she got the job, man, because she just got that persona, man. And little did she know, boy. Look at here. Within 30 days, a month, she's gonna be ready to host a party. She's gonna be ready to host the red carpet. She's gonna be a regular transformer over here. You know what I'm saying? Actress and all that good stuff turning into it. Talk to him, Britt.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm just here, trying to live my best life, dabbling in every single thing that I can. Why not? Trying to experience it all.
Amen. Amen. So real quick before we dive into these topics, man, we want to let everybody know, man, that voting is open currently now. All right, yeah, here in Pensacola, you can actually text. You can text the number. We'll get that information to you here in a minute to find out your voting location. But I do want to talk about Souls of the Polls. RWR Live 365 and the Real Women Radio Foundation are putting on Souls to the Polls. Scambia, Okaloosa, and Santa Rosa County. It's free business vendor opportunity. Trying to get people together, man. Of course, voting is power. Your voice is power. If you don't vote, you don't use your power. It's that simple. So make sure you get on out there and you vote, guys. We already know what happened when people didn't vote. When 46% of the country did not vote back in 2016, the wrong individual became president of the United States. So that's what happens when you don't vote. Just get out there and cast a vote, man. Every vote matters. That's right. All right. So you already know it, man. We're gonna dive right into these. Let's get into some sports. How about some sports early? That you see, you into sports a little bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you have a favorite sport?
Uh, no, I like them all. I like a little bit of everything.
Like a
So
little bit of everything?
I'm good.
Because like I said, well, look, with you and your crew and how you know what I'm saying, you manage that crew of yours, boy. Look, hey, for real, when I first see Brittany, though, they say don't ever judge a book by its cover, but as human beings, it's just something we typically do. So something that you may not have known is so funny when we have our new recruits, they come in the door, we're sizing everybody up. We're looking to see who's who. We're making these little jokes in between us, us alumni, talking about, you know what I'm saying, oh, yeah. She going to be great. He ain't gonna make it past, week number 2. All right. But that one over there, though, that one right there is special. And like I said, just know that, your name and likeness was in that bunch that was expected to do great things. And look at where you're sitting right now. I'm just saying, come on, man. Y'all can give her a hand clap for that, man. For real. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I'm a hoops guy. You know that. Yeah. So we're gonna dive right into these hoop scores off rip, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a little bit of action. Not a whole lot of action last night, but there was a little bit in the NBA. All right, so here we go. Let's dive into these right here, man. So we're gonna save that game for last. That was the late night game. That was a statement game. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. That's Warriors Suns. We'll get to that. But first off, we had the Pistons taking on the Wizards. Okay, the Wizards triumph 120 over the Pistons 99. Bogdanovich 25 points, 3 boards, 1 assist. Kyle Kuzma on the other side for the Wizards in the win, 25 points, 6 boards, and a block. Shout out to Kuz, man, on that, man, doing your thing, man. A lot of folks didn't think you were going to carry your weight, Kuz, after you left that star-studded Lakers squad. Man, do you, man. The Lakers missing you right now, by the way. Just saying, real talk. Moving on. Mavericks, Pelicans. The Pelicans triumph over the Dallas Mavericks, 113 to 111. Now, that was the first of 2 games, doubleheader last night on TNT. I watched the end of that game. And I must say, again, so this stat line of Luka Doncic, 37 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. Now, that's in a 2-point loss. The Pelicans, on the other hand, well, they got some heat. They got some firepower. They do. Yeah. Now, one of their main stars, big stars, Zion Williamson, he's coming off an injury. He played a couple of games already in the season early, but he didn't play last night, as they like to call it, injury or load management. I'm old school with it, so I really don't know, honestly, what that is. I thought load management was when you left the game and went to the bench. Load management.
Yeah.
You're not burning out your players.
Yeah.
But this new age of game now, man, with this Kawhi Leonard, the last game we're going to talk about, he didn't play, and we'll talk about that. But anyway, Luka, shout out to Luka, man. Yeah, doing big things over there, man. 37, 11, and 7. McCollum for the Pelicans, 14 and 11, 14 points, 11. Very strong double-double game, added a steal. Okay. Damian Lillard was also on the floor doing what he does. The Blazers, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, no. That's the Pelicans. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Blazers. The Blazers are undefeated. But yeah, the Pelicans are looking good. I like them.
Yeah.
I like the Pelicans. Shout out to New Orleans next door, But yeah, man, that was a good game. 2-point loss. And That's just how that shows how good Doncic is, even in a loss. Doncic has those LeBron type of qualities about his game. You know, whether y'all out there you love or hate LeBron, that's another story. We'll get past that. So we had the Clippers and the Thunder. All right, Thunder triumph 108 over the Clippers 94. Kawhi Leonard did not play, injury management. So again, injury management. There was once upon a time in sports where you get hurt. It's a process. You get hurt. You have surgery if it requires it. You heal. You have rehab. You rehab the injury. And when you're ready to get back out there and do what you do, you get back out there and do what you do. Britt, what do you think about this whole load management situation when it comes to like the NBA? These guys are making these millions and millions and millions of dollars. And I want to get your perspective on this because I'm curious, like people are paying, in some cases, thousands and thousands of dollars for these tickets.
Yeah.
And like, for the little boy who's expecting to see this person who they look up to, and they're not playing the early in the season now. The season just started.
Yeah.
Why are these players being babied or whatnot for load management? If like, what's going on? Talk to me. Like, is it an era thing, or what's going on? What's your
think
thoughts?
really and truly, when it comes to just professional sports as a whole, we're trying to take a little bit better care of our players. I think we're starting to really see the toll that it takes on their bodies, longevity wise. And, I completely understand from a fan standpoint and stuff like that. But at the same time,
Right.
they are still a human being just like us. And if they
Okay.
get hurt or, having to manage to try and have them have those long careers,
Mhm,
you really have to
mhm.
make sure that you're taken care of. And with everything that we have with, medical science and stuff like that, it's just probably,
Yeah.
what they've found to try and protect their players also, because that's also their investment and
Mhm.
everybody's investment too. So like if your player gets hurt and you send them back out there and then they are just really done,
There you
then
go.
I mean,
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
I feel it, and I see it from all angles. I really do. But at the back of my mind, I grew up, you know, loving and attaching myself to this game, watching players like Michael Jordan live in action,
Yeah.
watching players like Allen Iverson live in action. Allen Iverson at his prime and his peak, barely 6 foot tall, right? AI my height. We
Yeah.
just say it like that. He my height. We just say he my height.
Yeah.
A buck 65. We're talking soaking wet.
Yeah.
The only way AI would miss a game is when he had like a broken bone or a fractured hand. Like that model of basketball player to me doesn't exist anymore.
Um, yeah, probably not.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and that's all I kind of like. You know what I mean? And I
But
just look at it like that.
I don't think it's like lack of passion or like them wanting to be there or anything else, because I
Sure.
truly think that these players are completely dedicated to what they do and they
Sure.
put in the work 100%,
Mhm.
all the time, day in, day out, to be what they can be and what they are. But I think this rest that we are now really having to make ourselves take, instead
Right.
of just running ourselves into the ground and them letting them run themselves into the ground, it's like, hey, now.
Let's
I'm gonna need you to sit down to
let's
where we can have you for the rest of the season.
let's ease up just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I feel it. I got you. Well, yeah. That's an interesting topic. So that's always open for discussion. You know what I'm saying? To each their own with how they feel about that. So, moving on to this last game. So this is the game, though, y'all. And what's crazy about this situation is I tagged this last night as out of all these games, there was only what 1, 2, 3, 4. There was only 4 games last night.
Yeah.
This was the game to watch. Okay, Warriors Suns, because this was a statement game. The Warriors are healthy. The Suns are healthy. Early on, we're talking week number 2 in the NBA. The ending score was 134 to 105. And boy, oh boy, did it get chippy. So Curry did what he does best, 21 points, 8 boards, 7 assists. Devin Booker, 34 points, 7 assists, 3 steals. And a double technical foul, which Devin Booker received, jawing at Klay Thompson as they were going at it. And Klay wasn't having it. Klay was simply holding up, and you can see him if you go back and you look at video footage of the incident throughout the third quarter, and you can see Klay, they're jawing back and forth, and Klay is holding up 4 fingers, basically alluding and telling Booker, hey, bro, when you get 4 rings, then you can talk. Then you can talk. You get four of those,
Yeah.
then you can talk. You see the little gold tab on the back of my jersey has the number 4 on it. I got 4 of those things. Phoenix, not so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So it resulted in Klay Thompson being ejected because he kept jawing and kept talking. He took it very, took it to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Klay is a very emotional player. Is he the greatest player? Absolutely not. He's one of the greatest shooters in the game today. That man can knock him down. That's Klay Thompson, one half of the Splash Brothers. All right. To me, though, however, Devin Booker, he's got a case. Because although Klay Thompson has had, 35 points in a quarter, and, Devin Booker scored 70 in a game.
Yeah.
Which is the 3rd all-time highest scoring tally in NBA history.
Yeah.
And that's something you ain't never did. But at the end of the day, it's all about wins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So did Klay take it too far getting ejected, or was it justified to say, hey, we the champs, you finna respect us, you not finna talk reckless, and he backed it up? Because sometimes getting that technical and getting thrown out of a game can be a momentum shift. Now, granted, they didn't win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they lost by, what is that, 31? Well, I mean, yeah, they lost by a lot.
Yeah.
How about that? They lost by a lot.
At least,
Yeah, they lost by a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's going on? Like, how do you feel about that situation?
It's a hard one to say because really and truly, it's not that like I'm completely educated about the whole situation to begin with.
I got you.
But
Well, 30 seconds. With 30 seconds, saying the best. What you think?
I mean, I can completely understand saying put the respect on my name, respect me and who I am, period. And
right?
what I've done, and understand who I am.
There you go.
Now, going so far as to get yourself ejected to where now you've, put your team in a situation also just for jabber, and then look, they lost.
Ultimately, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So check it out. We'll touch base on this in just a few minutes when we come back. Right now, let's jump back into some music. Here's my dog. As my man said, it's a state of mind. So my boy Nas, you already know what it is. NY State of Mind. You was live at the Midday Live with JSapp MadStak and K. Only on RWR Live 365. Next generation of radio. Ellis. Definitely dope. That's perfect. Yeah. Hey, listen, what I want you to do, all right? I'm giving you free reign. All right? I understand this.
Yeah. It was creeping down on me. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, man, that chair take down a little bit. There you go.
I was like,
yeah. Let's see here.
Okay, you said free range.
Yeah. All crazy, all kinds of good. I'll do whatever required.
you're right. This is brand new, so I'm trying to find my footing a little bit.
Awesome.
But we'll get there.
Okay, we will. We will. We will.
Let me
You're
tell
doing a great job, by the way. You're doing a great job.
Thank
So let me just get that out of the way.
Okay. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to. Oh, yeah, I heard it too. You heard it?
Yeah. Here we go. Go ahead.
Getting to that point. Where
There you go.
The banter is.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
There we go.
A lot of people can hang around. We got some people saying,
Okay. So, like, what's the last thing? What's going on?
good morning. I see you too. Kimberly, we appreciate you for sure.
Nice. Come in.
You showing up on Facebook. So there.
Morning. Good morning. Is the music on?
I don't know.
For those of y'all tapped in over on the live feed, make sure you download that free app. Download that free app. Take us with you on the go. Wherever we go, you go. Turn the restream camera off. Yeah, saying mute studio mic. you gonna say? Yes, sir. There you go.
Oh, it's a little. You'll have to be careful. Except this top, not on there all the way. So,
Yeah, that's it. You gotta be careful with that.
yeah, I'll be careful. Look, now that energy drink's got my little ADHD. So I'm feeling kind of hyper now. Like, oh, I need some water.
MadStak. Ellis. With me is my trusty co-host, Miss Brittany K.
Yeah, you know what it is.
That's it, man. So you loving your show hosting duties, eh?
Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you, when I left here, I was on cloud 9 on Monday. Okay, getting a phone call at 8 o'clock in the morning and have your whole world change.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. Hey, that's what it's all about. It's about that growth. And we want you to grow and blossom into the dopest, most beautiful flower you could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're all about over here. All right, so picking up where we left off, we was about to dive into some entertainment news. Before we do that, there's a slew of NBA games on tonight. We got the schedule right here, RWR Live 365, right inside the Midday Live. We got the Magic and the Cavs squaring off at 6 p.m. Obviously, these are all p.m., so I'm just going to say the number. All right. Magic Cavs at 6. We got the Hawks Pistons at 6. Nets Bucks, 6:30. 76ers and the Raptors square off at 6:30. Hornets Knicks, 6:30 as well. Pacers Bulls, 7. Spurs Timberwolves, 7. Rockets Jazz at 8. Heat Trailblazers. That is a game to watch. That will be a game to watch for sure, for sure. Definitely going to want to check that one out. And then, of course, we do have our Lakers and the Nuggets squaring off at 9 p.m. So that Lakers Nuggets game will probably be the doubleheader on ESPN tonight. Okay. Right along with, that's funny. I'm saying Nets Bucks. I think Nets Bucks gonna be that. Yeah. So any case, man, y'all be sure to check out, man. We got a slew of NBA games. Tap in. Oh, and before we move on from sports, so Brittany, get this. So Carl Anthony Towns,
Okay.
all right, Minnesota Timberwolves,
Okay.
star player, franchise player for the Timberwolves.
Okay.
All right. Power forward center. All right. He's like the leader of the team now. So Anthony Edwards is the new guy on the block. That's who they drafted. The Minnesota Timberwolves. That's who they recently drafted. Okay,
you're gonna have to school me.
It's all good. It's all good. The bottom line is this. So apparently Anthony Edwards, be talking about, his eating habits and his food and what he likes. Okay. And Karl Anthony Towns had this to say on Anthony Edwards. I know y'all think it's funny when he's up here talking about Popeyes and all that ish. That doesn't make me happy to hear. So, once again, before we move on to other entertainment news, I just want to know from you: is this is this too much? We're all professionals here, bro. I'm gonna do me, or is he really trying to walk that leader role? Be like, man, look, bro, what you put in your body affects not only you, but it affects me because we're on the court together, and
all of that. I really think he's stepping into that. Yeah, 100%. That dad role, 100% tuned in right there. I'm not happy to hear that. I'm disappointed in you. That's saying that you're sitting here stuffing all this nastiness in your body when we have to be athletes.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, Popeyes don't make no, they don't make food for athletes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a lot of grease.
Every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, every once in a while. Yeah,
red beans and rice and them biscuits, boy.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah. So, but again, yeah. So shout out to Karl Anthony Towns for walking that. Hey, that shows growth and progression too. You know what I'm saying? That means that you're taking this extremely serious and that you appreciate that. So shout out to homeboy. I agree.
Yeah, and he wasn't being ugly about it. He was just like, listen, I'm just not happy to hear this. That's what's going on.
Exactly. So moving on in some other news. So yesterday, while we kind of stay in the basketball realm of things, Brittany Griner. Now you know Brittany Griner, WNBA superstar.
I heard.
All right. Yep. She went to court yesterday with the hopes of getting a positive result. Russian court denies Brittany Griner's appeal of her 9-year prison sentence. Yesterday, Brittany appeared virtually, urging the court to reassess her sentence, saying there have been people found guilty of lesser crimes that were given much lesser sentences. She's been detained. She was detained on February 17th. She's been in jail ever since over there in Russia. Okay. She was accused of having vape cartridges containing hash oil, which is illegal in the country.
Yeah.
But let's just be real about this whole thing. There's so much more going on behind the scenes, honestly. Now, I get it. Okay, bro, we get it. And I'm the individual that I'm all for it. The whole situation with Kanye, we're going to dive more in that too, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, there's two different types of celebrities and, people out here, all right? This lady, as we all do know, some of these vapes and some of these medicinal herbs help these athletes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I get it. I get it's illegal in the country. All right. She was returning home. It's not like she was trying to smuggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
300 kilos of cocaine through. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's obvious that they're trying to make a point for whatever reason.
For whatever, exactly.
They
bogus, bro.
They found a little something and they took a mile and a half and some more.
So unnecessary, right? I mean, this lady now, I'm just saying.
It's a sad situation.
It is a sad situation, man. So, yo, Brittany, all we could tell you, for real, girl, keep your head up and just keep your head up.
Know that we're all here for you. Girl.
Yeah, man. Everybody over here is pulling for you to get out of that situation. So, moving on. What else do we have going on? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, let me dive into this. So, in other entertainment news, right? Now, you haven't been to the movie. You haven't been to the movies yet to see Black Adam.
I have not.
You haven't. However, your beverage choice over here is The Rock's Zoa, which is, you tasted it for the first time, right?
I did.
Tell us about it.
Okay. So honestly, coming from other energy drinks and things like that, I'm expecting, when it says white peach, I'm expecting like that sour, kind of like tart taste. I was very pleasantly surprised that I got a lot more of a realistic peach taste. And I can kind of taste like the vitamins and things in there, but not in a negative way, you know. And I definitely am more energized. Let me just say I'm ADHD to begin with, but I have a little bit of pump action in me now. It has definitely got me going.
Nice.
But I don't feel like my heart's going to start fluttering
There
or
you go.
that I'm like, you know, kind of got a twitch or something going on. Like, oh man, maybe I had a
Right,
little bit
right.
too much caffeine.
And I
And
think a lot of that has to do with the fact that that is a zero sugar. All the flavors are zero sugar. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
it's funny that I actually read a review of these because I was just curious. Like, man, like I read the ingredients.
Mhm.
You know, by the way, yo, hands down, this is honestly one of the best energy drink alternatives you can consume.
Yeah.
Real talk. I mean,
No, and I'm a scientist, so, I've read the label and everything else,
everything on it, right?
and I worry sometimes when I see 0 sugar, I'm just gonna tell you,
Right.
of the artificial sweeteners and things like that, that is a true concern for me because sometimes those are way worse for you than the sugar itself.
There you go. There
But
you go.
looking at everything that's put into it and, you know, tasting it now and having it for myself, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Boy, look at that there. See, she is a jack of all trades. Y'all thought she was just an actress and a radio personality. She's scientific too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ha ha ha. Y'all know it, man. But that's how we do in the midday live. So going on to Black Adam. All right. So dope movie. Those of y'all on the live right now, y'all check out that dope graphic. That's the poster, right? Black Adam was released October 21st. All right. Although it had a hefty price tag of $195 million to make, we up in Avengers territory. And to be completely honest, that is pretty much like the average of like around ballpark of what like a superhero film. You're talking 150 to 200 plus million, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. $195 million to make. This past weekend, the total global tally that Black Adam has raked in is now $142.9 million. Shout out to The Rock, bro, and DC. Like
they doing it.
He's breathed a breath of fresh air into DC universe. Now the Batman was fire. I wasn't a real big fan of Joker.
Okay.
And the reason for that, I chalk that up to my childhood. I mean, bro, when you say Joker, obviously Heath Ledger comes to mind.
Absolutely.
You know, that was hands down one of the best performances of the Joker that we have ever seen. But
rest in peace.
R.I.P. to Heath Ledger, man. Dope actor. But I go all the way back to '89. Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson. It was something. It wasn't coming around again. That was the moment that Batman became like real. You know what I'm saying? For me as a kid, as a child.
Absolutely.
Because I grew up watching this, the 60s Batman. I'm not that old, y'all. I'm just saying I did watch what was filmed in the 60s on TV. Okay. All right. The Batman TV series, you know, I caught all the reruns.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I fell in love with Batman, not comic books. And everybody has their own story. But that has a lot to do with how these movies are being made now, because see, Hollywood has decisions to make. They are forced with having to make movies that are true to the original, as true as they can be, but they got to make it that Hollywood's got to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing about Dwayne Johnson, that is the reason why this film, with nobody, like the general superhero realm, you know what I'm saying, population, the majority of people had no idea what is a Black Adam. Okay, is this like a Black Adam? Like, what is a Black Adam? Like, what is that?
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it. And again, he was announced to play Black Adam 15 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real talk, the original press release. But that's the reason why the movie is so good. I'm going back to see it a second time.
I'm excited to see it for the first, for sure.
I'm gonna go see it today. How about that? I'm gonna get off of the air, leave RWR, and pick up Mrs. Sapp, and just go watch the movie. Like, again, it's a dope film, man.
Shout out to Mrs. Sapp.
Yeah. Now check this out real quick. While we on Black Adam, this is just what makes this show so dope. Because as actors and actresses, we are in this realm. You know what I'm saying, right? So what I want to ask you is this: what is your take? Because you haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't.
Go ahead and ask me, what is so unique about Black Adam?
Well, What is so unique about Black Adam?
Black Adam has all the powers of, let's say, Superman.
Okay.
However, Black Adam doesn't have a conscience.
Oh.
Black Adam doesn't have a code of conduct like Superman does. And Batman. See, Superman and Batman will not kill.
Yeah.
They'll do whatever they got to do to get the bad guy. Damn near fry him if they have to, but they won't kill. Black Adam, on the other hand, that's one of the things that makes this movie just super dope because he's got all these superhero powers, bro. And the bottom line, so let me just give you a quick synopsis, right? Break it down like this. So, Black Adam was originally known as Teth Adam. He was a slave named Teth Adam.
Okay.
As the film opens, you get all of this, you get the backstory, but I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you right now. So, Teth Adam is a slave. He has a son, and just like all slaves, they're being made to dig and unearth, this special jewel, some special rock that has magical powers, right? So the bottom line is, Teth Adam's son, steps in when his father finds this jewel and says, "Take it to the king. You're going to be, you'll be rewarded." So they take it. He takes it up there. "Hey, I found what we're looking for. Oh, outstanding. The king will give you a reward. Come on over here." And the guard kills the slave. Kills him. Throws him over the side, right? He looks back at Teth Adam. He looks at his son and he says, "You want the king's reward too?" Teth Adam's son says, "Nope, I sure don't." Grabs it, runs up to the top of the mountainside. "We get it. Put up your diamonds. We got it. Yay!" So it's an uprising. "Oh, they're not finna have this. Oh, you finna die." So what happens? Teth Adam's son, they try to kill him. They're about to kill him, behead him. Right in front of him, right? He prays to the gods whip him up. They bestow special powers upon this slave, this young boy. He is prophesied to become the great new champion to defeat the king so he can free his people.
Yeah.
Teth Adam's son became that champion, bestowed with these powers. He gave him up to save his father.
Oh.
So his father would no longer be a slave, and his father could free the people. What ends up happening, he bestows the powers on his dad. Teth Adam becomes this new champion. His son goes back to being a normal mortal, and he ends up getting killed along with his wife. So what does Teth Adam do? He has so much rage in him, and he is so mad that he turns into something else. Black Adam. That's where the black suit comes from. He's so mad that the gods and the power he has, when he gets so enraged, he literally transforms in that black suit. What does he do? Comes back down and kills every single one who he feels had something to do with his son being killed. The gods then trap him and imprison him because they say, "We chose the wrong champion. Your powers are not given to you for you to kill people. They were given to you for you to release your people from oppression." You feel me?
Yeah.
So for 5,000 years, he's locked in a tomb until somebody comes along and speaks the words, Shazam. And he pops up just in the nick of time because the person who speaks the words is about to meet a fate of their own. But Black Adam appears. And let's just say, yeah, man, bruh, it's a dope movie, man. It's dope storytelling, all around writing. It's pretty fire.
Man, I was already excited to see it, but now I can't.
Now you're pumped, like
I can't get there fast enough.
And I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, and we're not talking about like these are bad deaths, man, that he's doing to people. Like one of the deaths, no, these are bad. Like these are bad deaths. They're not. Listen, guys, they're not graphic. The movie's PG-13, but I will say the film took 4 separate edits to get it down to the PG-13 rating because the kills were so violent at first.
Oof.
So they had to tone it down for the big screen because they want everybody to
be able to see
it. Yeah. But man, yeah. He's definitely not someone that you want to play with. So you definitely want to check out Black Adam, and you definitely want to stick around for the mid post credit scene, because it's a very important one in the DC world,
Okay.
and it's setting up a future in the DC universe that we just cannot wait for. So check it out, man. We're gonna take another little break. Let's get back into some music real quick. Here is Mary J. Blige, Craig Mack. You don't have to worry. Right here, RWR Live 365, Midday Live with JSapp MadStak and Britton K. Ask if you hear, hear a call. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Plug back in. Live. What's happening with everybody out there? That new Hush button playing over there on the app, man. You go to the app. Tune in.
Yeah, the board member Jackie that was watching us.
Ah. The board members always got their eyes on everything that don't have to do with them. You know what I'm saying? The board members.
Everything has to do with me.
I love it. Okay.
They're building for us.
I'm feeling it. I hear you.
It's their favorite project.
There we go. So yeah, she plays a board member on Sacred. She plays one of the board members. There's 3 of them, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But yeah, there's 3 of them, and
That's why you look familiar. I haven't seen you on the preview. I haven't seen you. I watch them on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your support.
Oh, more than welcome. More than welcome.
yeah, we'll dive in there. Minute 30 left. Coming back in. Minute 30. All right, 40 seconds left. So yeah, that was also like I said. Anytime you ever want to come in, you want to just sit in and you get a vibe from the start of the show to the prep to what we're doing. This is Radio Jar.
Will you be back tomorrow?
Yes, that's my last day. I do. So I'm here every morning, Monday through Thursday, from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and that's I go live every day.
I got a show tomorrow night.
Okay. Where you gonna be?
Look, I'm gonna look it up now.
Okay. Yeah, look it up. We'll talk about that. We're coming back in hot right now. Just a second. This Gail Luca, aka
Misunderstood. All through life.
I feel that.
I feel that too. We're gonna talk about that too. What up, though? What it do? We is back. We is right back, just like my new single in stores, right back in Yeho. Make sure y'all check that out. That song that we just listened to was Hush Button.
I like it.
Brand new single. You digging that?
I did.
She likes that. So that voice y'all hearing, we have another guest in the studio today. Y'all say hello for Miss Gail Fluker, aka Ms. What is it?
Understood.
Understood. Get it right, y'all. That's understood. UNDA. Understood. Misunderstood. What's happening with you, though, Gail? What's happening, girl? Talk to me.
Excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Man, look at here. You know, we all about dope vibes, dope people, and dope rides. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You A+ in all those categories.
People vibe.
But check it out, though. I absolutely love bringing folks on to the show when they have something to talk about. You obviously have something to talk about. So we're going to dive into that in just a minute. But you feeling Hush Button, yes?
I like it. I like it. Yeah, keep it.
I had to play it for Brittany, you know what I'm saying? You know. Brittany K over here, she love the Hush Button.
I do.
And look, people, you work as a bartender as well, right?
I do.
Gosh, it's like like Swiss Army knife of like just
so
all
you
things.
are just really one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
What?
You know, all around, I guess.
What? Like I have absolutely no complaints about this chick. She is K with me.
Oh, thank you. Look, I'm vibing to the moment you walked in, and I'm glad I could be here for you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So Gail, you got a new show coming out soon, don't you?
I do. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I will be performing over on V Street with Andrea Smith and company, and we'll be vibing over there doing what's called a smoking chat comedy show.
Say what?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I like the sound of that.
So we're gonna check that out
I had
on
to-
Thursday.
I had to put the little they call it the Jason sound effect. I had to put that in there because there's so much more underneath that can't really elaborate on. But the bottom line is, boy, we're gonna be smoking something.
What? And it won't be a ham or a turkey.
That's what I'm talking
Not
about.
Thanksgiving yet.
Not Thanksgiving yet.
So what is the drop date again? What is the show launch date?
Okay, actually, tomorrow I'm gonna be performing.
Oh, you're performing. Okay.
Tomorrow I'll be performing for Andrea Smith, and then Friday I host a show at the 411 Lounge. Yeah, with Katisha Pickett.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that show starts at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Yep, it's gonna be a $10 cover. It is BYOB and hookah.
Yeah.
So meet us there. 1673 North Pace Boulevard, Unit H. And if you know where the Daiquiri Chill spot is, or where Fat Boy Sandwich Shop is, we right in between those two wonderful things.
That's right. For those of y'all out there who didn't know, 411 Lounge was also a location in which part of the film Sacred was actually filmed.
I was about to say.
Yep. So you definitely are going to be able to, visit the spot. That was actually on scene location for one of the scenes in Sacred. So that's dope. So Gail, you got a lot going on, girl. And I know
I'm working.
when we first met, boy, look, you was larger than life. You still is, though. You was just too. Boy, look, I knew you was set for stardom, though. Stardom was on your radar. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everything that you're doing, especially this within the comedic realm. And what I really love though now, so I've been with Moti going on 5 years now. I met El Rico in 2018, and over those 5 years, every single year there is just a plethora of like momentum shifters. You feel me? Like it's just the next thing. So I'm just trying my hardest to just stay within the moment, and enjoy the ride. And that's why I tell people, man, you know what I'm saying? Success is honestly found in the journey.
Absolutely.
Let's say that again.
Absolutely, it is.
It's found in the journey, man.
It absolutely is.
And what I want anybody, so there always comes a point in the show where I got to turn the music off, right? Because it gets real deep and real. So this will be this moment for the day. But one thing that I try to, everybody, people out here is like, what are you doing? Like, how do you do it? What do I need to do different? How do I do what you're doing? Like, and bruh, so again, this isn't something that I just woke up today and was like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to my friend Nicole and Q and them, and I'm gonna go on air today. Man, this has been working in the background. We talked about Black Adam, y'all. We talked about Black Adam. The reason why Black Adam is the film is successful because that journey started over 15 years ago. And The Rock, Dwayne, he is a showman. He's been a showman, you know what I'm saying, ever since the days of WWE. But he has a passion. And when you take passion and or enthusiasm and combine that with raw talent and the sheer willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve what it is you want to achieve, that's when the greatness starts to happen. Exactly. And a lot of people, they that I happen to see, it's almost as if like they're waiting around for the acknowledgement. They're waiting around for someone else to say that you succeeded, that you're successful. And like, bro, that's the absolute like wrong thing to do, because all that success, all this stuff, it starts within you. It starts within you and then it radiates. Mm-hmm. And the reason why, again, I am like, I guess I have a magnetic personality is simply because, well, I have my own vision, my own journey, my own whatever. Mm-hmm. And because I'm so focused on that, okay, people can just they don't see what I'm focused on. They just see that I'm moving
forward and achieving.
And it's I kind of equate this analogy. It's kind of like the HOV lane in the DMV or on the East Coast. They have a lane on their interstates called HOV. It stands for high occupancy vehicle. Certain times a day, these lanes are cut off and you can't use these lanes unless you have 2 or more people in the vehicle. High occupancy lane. They were designed to help alleviate the traffic situations in and around major cities, and they work. Now, when you try to cheat the system and jump in that lane and drive fast with one person in the car, well, you all about you going around everybody else, but you trying to cheat the system. When you try to cheat the system, you tend to move too fast. When you move too fast while you're in a car, you get pulled over, or potentially worse, you wreck. Stop waiting for people to give you the acknowledgement, man. If you know you have a talent, if you know that you're good at something, have fun and do just that, because everything you're looking for is going to come on the back end regardless. And that's just all I can pretty much say. I want to get y'all's take on that. You can build on. I was going to say
they put that another way. They put that another way in the Southern Baptist Church down here.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, down here we say your gift will make room for you.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, if it's in you and if it's meant for you, there is nothing around you that can keep you from achieving that but you.
That part right there.
But you. If you don't believe in you, what confidence does that exude to someone else? There is no attraction in watching another person doubt themselves.
That's right.
Come on, man.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I heard this once. I heard you have a year you were born, a year that you die. And then there's that thing in the middle.
The little line.
What is it called?
Oh, life.
Yeah, life. And I guess
represents life.
I guess in layman terms they call it like a dash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dash or a hyphen. Yep. Dash. Yep.
They ask you not to rush your life, but that line in between life and death is called a dash.
Yeah. Right. Right.
At some point.
Yeah.
That dash though is all that matters. How are you running your life? How are you living that thing?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of trying to get to that end point, that finish line per se, okay, of death there.
Yeah, live.
No, look, it's the meat and potatoes. It's that thing in between. It's every day what you get to do and live and breathe and experience and, put yourself into the world in whatever fashion that you do. It's a beautiful thing.
I want to say one more thing about that.
Speak on.
Just one more thing about that, because and for me, it is definitely not about necessarily cheating the system.
Right.
It was definitely a wait for me. My first time ever stepping on stage professionally, I was 48 years old. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I had lived a lot of life.
Yeah.
And most people are afraid to start anything new after a certain point.
You're still alive.
But you're still alive. And even more so, to elaborate more on what Jeff asked earlier about my new projects and new things that I have going on.
It's exciting, man.
It's exciting because on November the 15th,
there you go.
Yeah, I'm going to start a new project right here at RWR Live 365.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Oh, I love hearing that.
And that's going to be let's see. It's going to be a talk show? Is that what that's going to be?
It's going to be a talk radio show.
A talk radio show.
I see it. I love it. The excitement on your face just beams, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm so happy for you. Excited to see it.
Thank you.
Look, and you have a voice for it. So
thank you. We're listening because it's going to be moments with Misunderstood.
Oh, I like it.
Misunderstood moments is what it's going to be, and you're going to spend moments with Misunderstood.
So what I'd like to do is you're going to hear this commercial being played in rotation here. Actually, like it is in rotation now. But what I want to go ahead and do is I'm going to introduce you guys. This is Misunderstood Moments, coming soon. Show launch is November the 15th, right here, exclusively on RWR Live 365, Next Generation Radio. Check out this commercial spot one time. Here we go.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Doing it. Look at you doing it.
I'm gonna make ARP proud of me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Look at that. You got your own commercial spot on deck. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Coming soon, November the 15th, man. Make sure y'all tap in. We'll have the schedules posted again. One more time. So November the 15th, and then what days and time?
It will be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
That's what I'm talking about, boy. Look at here.
Be sure and download the RWR 365 Live app now.
There you go. Get that app. Take us wherever you go. That way you can tap in with Misunderstood Moments starting November the 15th on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 4 p.m. That's what it is about the growth. Yeah, I hope you don't have anything else to do you?
No.
You might as well just hang out, right?
I'm gonna hang out.
You just gonna hang out for a little bit. Might as well.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, and as I was always saying, circling back around again to Black Adam, check out this dope pic. That's actually a scene from the movie. Like I said, Black Adam is one of the dopest new superheroes that we know. This character has been around since the 70s in the comic books, but Dwayne Johnson's the first person to portray it, and he does an absolutely smashing job. I mean, he's larger than life, but again, this is a superhero that has God-bestowed powers. So he's shooting lightning from his hands. He's invincible. He can fly. He is lightning fast, like Superman powers. But the difference between this cat and Superman, okay, well, it's a mentality thing. It's an attitude thing. So Superman will grab a criminal, fly him up to 10,000 feet, and have a conversation with him while he's holding him. What you're fixing to do is I'm gonna drop you off at the police station, okay? Yeah, all right. And 10,000 feet in the air, you can barely breathe. That's enough to scare a human being when you're not on a plane or you're just being held by somebody, right? That's running, he'll fly back down. He'll drop you off at the police station. They will survive, and they'll be tried by the courts. They will be brought to justice. Black Adam starts off the same scenario. Criminal with a gun. I'm gonna grab this guy, fly you up 10,000 feet. Oh, my bad. Can you fly? Hell no, I'm a human being. Okay. Let you go. He does that a couple times in the film, by the way. So I'm just saying, that's a bad boy, man. Yeah, check it out, man. Black Adam's in films or in theaters now. Starring Dwayne Johnson, also starring Pierce Brosnan. Yep. James Bond came out of retirement.
Okay.
Plays Dr. Fate, and then also, and all of these actors just did an amazing job in the film. Aldous Hodge as Hawkman. All right. So there's a lot going on now, man, within the realm of superhero films, and this has a lot. This is a big part of it. I want you to take a very close picture at this superhero, Hawkman, which again has been around for ages. He's portrayed by a black man. 13, 25, 15, 30 years ago. Absolutely out of your mind. That goes same thing for Dwayne. Just keeping it 100.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the issues with Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars came out in 1977. Every 3 years we saw the next. I don't know if you know that or not, but every Star Wars film, main film, is 3 years apart. George Lucas did that originally when he released A New Hope, 77, Empire Strikes Back in 80, Return of the Jedi in 83, and then fast forward to 1999 when we get to the prequels, episodes 1, 2, and 3. He did the same thing. Episode 1 dropped in 1999. 3 years later, okay. Episode 2, 3 years later, episode 4, and then to finally finish the trilogy. But a criticism in Star Wars, in the Star Wars world, was that there wasn't a lot of
diversity.
That's right. The only diverse person or a person of ethnicity that had a huge role was James Earl Jones, who you didn't even see.
Nope.
He just voiced Darth Vader. Another interesting story about that. Yeah, I need to change the name of my show to Interesting Stories with JSapp MadStak. Midday, yeah, like this is just what I do, man. This is the reason I'm in the entertainment business. I hope you can hear it. I'm conveying my passion over this mic. Like, I love films and just movies in general because it just amazed me to the process in which how they were made. And I was like, how did he do it? Like, I want to do that. And now here I am in 2022 at the ripe old age of 41. And I can say that I've been featured in films like Jumanji Next Level.
That's a beautiful thing.
Your Honor, the television series Your Honor starring Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Season 2's coming soon. Guess who's going to be featured in episode 1 of season 2?
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Reminiscence starring Hugh Jackman. Catch me in that. Tales on BET. Irv Gotti, From the Mind of Irv Gotti. It's beyond a blessing. And there's actually something else coming very soon. And when I say very soon, I'm talking about we're down to weeks now, y'all. We're weeks away. Let me do this right. November the 4th, you guys, make sure you tap in. We've got a celebrity basketball game going on. We've got actors, actresses, crew of Sacred going up against a different swag.
The
models are different swag. I don't even know what this is going to look like, nor do I know what this is going to entail, really. It's going to entail a lot of Gatorade.
Look, Catch a Girl is the water girl. Okay.
It's for a great cause.
It's for a great cause.
Hoops for Hope. Sacred basketball game, all ages welcome to enter. We're gonna have a 3-point contest, $10 to enter.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. It's going down in a major way. So that's the start of it. That's the Sacred takeover. Okay, this is the beginning of it. So we got that one first. Moving on to the next event, November the 5th.
This is when we
Saturday. That will be the very first time. That'll be the premiere of Sacred, the film. All right.
Yeah.
November the 5th, we are going to be at the Jean and Paul Amos Studio, Performance Studio, 1000 College Boulevard, Pensacola, Florida. Doors open at 5:30. The movie begins at 7 p.m. sharp. Now, let me go and throw this other one up there because at one point we did have 4 different ticket levels. As I understand, 2 of those are gone. $100 VIP experience is sold out completely. Wrong button. The $75 VIP ticket is sold out. I do believe there are a few $50 tickets remaining, and there are the $30 tickets. Now, if you see your favorite actors and actresses out there, they have tickets for this event. We have the general admission tickets. The VIP tickets have to be bought on Eventbrite. Okay, November the 5th. Come check out the movie. Come check out the movie that everyone's been talking about. Filmed entirely here in Pensacola, Florida.
Yes, buddy.
I don't know how much more emphasis to put on that. All right. From the mind of Rico Tunstall, shout out to the notorious Manager of the Year. Now, before we get to November the 6th, November the 5th, we're still here.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
Oh, yeah. We have the official Sacred after party, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Not the after party.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Grotto Hall, Saturday, November 5th, that night. That's 1000 South K Street, Pensacola, Florida. Doors open at 10 p.m. Admission is $10. We have reserved tables. You can get your tables of 8, $150. It does come with a bottle of wine. I'm sorry, bottle of wine. Okay. Those tickets are available on Eventbrite. If you have any additional information, more information, you can text. Please text only 850-232-0545 or 850-760-7872. Text those numbers for information. If you call, you're not going to get anybody because the instructions were to text. So we've got the lovely LaMonica Lewis there on the flyer. She actually is playing one of the nurses, one of the Brooks family doctors.
Yeah.
Doctors, I'm sorry, not nurses. Okay, LaMonica, don't send your daddy after me. Yeah, because Dr. Darren Brooks there, her father, yeah, he ain't up to no good. So, all right, so that's the after party, guys. Sacred. Again, this is a takeover the whole weekend.
You gotta come celebrate with us, man.
Woo, woo.
We're gonna
Turn
get
up.
all glammed up for the red carpet and then party after.
Doesn't like a nice glam.
You
I'm
know
trying
it.
to say.
Absolutely know it.
Oh boy, and I'm showing out.
There you
All
go.
right,
Oh,
put it out there.
Me
Look,
too.
I
I'm
know
trying to
that's
tell you.
right.
Showing out.
And we have one more premiere. There we go.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and get into this next song real quick, guys. When we come back, we'll finish this up. But for right now, here goes Rihanna. Talk That Talk featuring Jay-Z. You're tuned in to the Midday Live with your boy, JSapp MadStak, and my co-host,
Brittany K.
special guest in the building.
Misunderstood.
You already know you tuned in. This is RWR Live 365, Next Generation of Radio. Let's go.
It doesn't sound so good to that mic. Misunderstood.
You're thinking about my show and I went blank.
All right. That is definitely it. November 15th. Misunderstood Moments makes its debut on RW Live 365. Make sure you guys, again, you have the you downloaded the app. You have the app. All right. We have a lot of stuff going on in the community as well, so you can stay tapped in on the go. I know y'all out there like me. Y'all busy doing what you do, doing life. So make sure you definitely keep that app. Moving back on over again. Let's go back on over here real quick to the live feed. I want to make sure, because we had this up there. We talked right before we went to break, but November the 6th. So we got November the 4th, 5th. We got Sacred Premiere Weekend going on. November the 6th, y'all. Wahoo Stadium. That's the big one. We're taking over Wahoo Stadium. Pensacola Blue Wahoo Stadium. Semi-pro professional baseball team stadium, downtown Pensacola. We are taking it over. We are going to premiere the film Sacred, on the Jumbotron screen. Come on out. It's a $10 ticket for any and everybody. 12 and under. Kids 12 and under are free. We're trying to do something major for the city. And in order to do that, we need the city to participate and come out. I mean, $10 is what you spend on a regular AMC ticket if you ain't got no rewards. Now, see, I stay going to movies, so like I have all the rewards. I don't even pay for my tickets no more. But Sacred coming. It's coming. It will be going to a streaming platform as well, so the rest of the world can watch us. We want y'all to watch it with us in person, Wahoo Stadium, November the 6th. It's going down in a major way.
I want to share this moment with our city for sure.
That's
Absolutely.
it. You ladies have anything else you'd like to add?
Thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you for correcting me.
I got you. Yeah, no, it's another great day. I hope that everybody, goes out and tackles it and has a good one. Stay blessed and, try and stay positive. I know times are hard out there for everybody. So just know you ain't alone. We all going through it in our own ways.
Right. Life is only 1% of what happens. 99% of how you respond to it.
That's right.
Respond positive today, people. Respond positive.
That's all it comes down to, man. Respond, react.
Positive.
That's it, man. Positive thoughts, man. All right. Your journey, again, your success is only going to be what you allow it to be. And if you cut off, if you cutting short because you're trying to take shortcuts, all right. Bottom line is what I'm getting to, my point is this. Social media was designed for one specific thing. It was be used as a tool in order to reach places that you can't normally typically reach. But the problem is that it's being misused and mishandled for a bunch of BS. Point blank. That's all it is to it.
Are you going to be a creator or a consumer?
That's it, man.
Wow.
And yeah. So, our prayers, thoughts, man, for real, because he's a fellow entertainer, man. Go out. It goes out to Kanye. Bro, you're going through it right now, man. But again, your situation needs to be used as a teaching tool. I try to find the positive in everything. That's what Gail just said. So, anybody out there who thinks that you make a certain number of dollars, you're unstoppable, it's actually quite the opposite. You're more of a target. We 80s babies and beyond over here means that we done come from a style of life, man. We was in the streets actually getting it, not hiding behind a computer. Just saying. We weren't afraid to get in front of people to hand out flyers. You know what I'm saying? Just not sending emails. We was in the streets. The streets helped make me to what I am today. I love the streets. I get back. That's the people. Read between the lines, man. It's already 12 o'clock, man. It's noon. I'm going to need an extra hour, man. I mean, 2 hours just ain't enough.
It's not. That's how I'm feeling today, too. I'm like, man, we just got here.
So check it out. Listen, I'm going to leave it like this. I call it how I see it, man. I absolutely call it how I see it. And I'm going to leave y'all with just that. So, single by JSapp MadStak. We're going to ride out to this Call It How I See It. We'll talk behind the scenes. This is something I don't think you've ever heard before, Brittany. Another unreleased, it's released, but never heard it, Gail. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. You definitely going to stay tapped in. I appreciate everybody for chiming in with me and rocking on the Midday Live.
Thank you.
There we go. This is your boy JSapp MadStak. I got my co-host over here, Miss Brittany.
Hey, that's me.
Brittany K over here.
Yeah.
And we have our special guest, soon to be her own show host, Miss Gail Fluker, aka Misunderstood. That's it, man. Tap in with her show November 15th, man, coming soon. Tap in with me one more day tomorrow, Thursday. You know what? So busy, I done forgot. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah. Be down in O-Town.
I was about to say you about to head out on vacation, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mrs.
Gotta make it work where it do.
All
But yeah,
right, keep the bread fresh, brother. Keep the bread fresh.
You know it. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Oh, real quick, let's just go to live real quick. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Pugh. Yeah, respond positive. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Karen, Auntie TT, what's up? I see you over there. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys, but yeah, we getting it.
We're working it out.
We getting it. All right, y'all. Stay locked, man. More dope music coming in, man. But yes, tap in again tomorrow, same time. I physically won't be here, okay? But we'll see what happens. Here is Call It How I See It. Take your time. Read between the lines. I'm out of here.